Yes, that's another one of my exciting announcements. I actually have a new boyfriend. Yeah, this one is definitely special, so I mean, it's like a big announcement. But his name is Kyle, and he's actually one of my best friend's cousins, which is kind of funny. But yeah, I don't know, I have a good feeling about this. I don't know, like, I am totally, completely, 100% smitten by him, and that does not happen to me, you guys, like, ever. It's craziness. And me previously being one of the most cynical people about relationships, like, this is very weird for me. But I feel like you don't really get it until it actually happens to you, where you just, like, get butterflies. I don't know, he's just wonderful. We just kind of click, and the best part is, he has a little Georgia accent that comes out sometimes because he lived in Georgia for a big period of his life, so his accent comes out sometimes. Whew. Oh my god. Southern accents are so hot. Oh my god. Whatever ends up happening with him, I'm just completely thankful to have even met him. And the thing that I just love is that he makes me feel like he is the lucky one, and that just makes me feel so special.
Ooh, loving the reflection off the boots. I'm gonna twirl around, move it, flaunt it, show your booty.
No!
No? Not gonna show your booty?
No.
Hashtag that ass? No? You're recording this.
Yeah. I have to show the world how lovely my boyfriend is. Ah! Get away from me, you freak! Just woke up from a nap.
It's watching.
Goodbye. Work it, girl.
Now this is gonna go on internet.
Beautiful. Beautiful butterfly. Why, hello there, Mr. Kyle. So I know you are usually the one who is filming my videos, so for once, I decided to dedicate a video to you. Holy crap, dude, I cannot believe it has been a whole entire year. That is absolutely insane. It's weird because it feels like it's gone by so quickly, but then at the same time it feels like I've known you for so much longer. And I wanted to thank you for the most amazing year ever. It's been a crazy and hectic and absolutely wonderful year with you, and I'm just so thankful that I get to even know you, let alone be able to call you my boyfriend. You found me at a time when I did not want to date, was completely skeptical about love, and just didn't see the point in even trying. And then I went on one date with you, and I fell hard for you. And after 2 weeks, you and I had already fallen in love, and it was so quick, and I was so terrified that it was going to be one of those things where as soon as I told you I loved you, as soon as we became a couple, everything would just go downhill. And it's been absolutely amazing consistently the whole entire year, and I don't see that changing anytime soon. You've just been the most wonderful boyfriend. Like, thank you for always holding the door open for me, even a year later. Like, I thought that was just gonna be like, oh, you know, he's just trying to impress me. But no, a whole entire year later, and he still always opens the door for me. Always tries to pay, even though sometimes girl's gotta pay for herself, but he still always tries, which gotta love him for that. Thank you for being so supportive. Like, you have been my rock this whole entire year. Like, with the whole changing schools, going to a big university, working on my blog and YouTube, trying to really boost myself with that, and then also my career, like trying to pursue all of that. Like, you have been there for me every single step, like whether it be going to a fashion show or helping me film, even when I get a little irritated because you have things out of focus, but you still help me. And God, that is probably like the biggest thing I have to be thankful for, is that you are so patient with me, because I know a lot of my viewers don't know this, but I have a little bit of a temper sometimes. Mildly a perfectionist, so if things don't go my way, it like drives me crazy. And Kyle's very laid back, chill, like go with the flow kind of. And so we've kind of been able to balance each other out in that way, in that he just calms me down. And even when I snap at him or anything like that, he's still always patient and understanding with me. And that is definitely a rare quality. And so thank you, Kyle, for being patient with me. And thank you for being supportive, and thank you for being there for me when I need you, whether it be me having a down in the dumps day or me being sick. I remember, gosh, it was last year, I think. I got really, really sick, and my throat was so swollen. It was really gross. And I was contagious. And even with that, this boy comes over every single day that I'm sick. And it's a little personal, but I smelled terrible. Like, you know that sick, like you haven't showered kind of smell? That was me. And he came over every single day and just cuddled with me and watched TV. And I remember one day he brought over like a huge bag filled with a bunch of chicken noodle soup, a bunch of ice cream, Cherry Garcia. Thank you, Lord, for Cherry Garcia. Let's see, Emergency Halls, Jamba Juice, a bunch of like sick day essentials. It was the sweetest thing ever. And it's funny, that actually made me look forward to the next time I get sick, because he's just so nurturing and sweet, and I love it. So yeah, thank you for that. And thank you for letting me watch Sex and the City, even when I know that it's not what you want to watch. And I know that you know way more about Carrie Bradshaw than you need to. And I know that's my fault, but I love you for it. And thank you for being the greatest kitty daddy. Kyle and I have 2 little baby kittens together. A year ago, if you would have told Kyle that he would have 2 cats in his apartment, he would have been like, oh, heck no. But somehow over the whole entire year, I have been able to convince him. And now he is like the best cat father. He spoils the heck out of those little babies, but I love him for it. And so thank you for being the best father to our 2 baby children, kittens. And thank you for being so amazing to my family. My family is they're not hard to please, but they really didn't like any of my exes. And for some reason, they just freaking love you. So thank you for being so ridiculously sweet to my little sister, and just kind of being a guy's guy with my brother, and talking about football with my dad, and just kind of chatting it up with my mom whenever you see her. And yeah, it's kind of freaky. You're kind of just like my mom, and that freaks me out a little bit. And you guys both make Ebola jokes, which is not funny, but I mean, they love the heck out of you, and so that just makes me love you that much more. So thank you for that. I think we kind of just found each other at a point where we both kind of had figured out who we are and what we wanted out of life. And I just love every single little thing about you. Even if we're having like the worst day ever, those days are still a lot better than the days when I'm not with you, because I just love being around you, and you make me so happy all the time. Even when I'm down in the dumps, you're able to just bring a smile on my face, and I just love it. We can go on these extravagant vacations, and then at the same time we can have just as much fun hanging out in your house watching movies and eating pizza. So thank you, Mr. Kyle, for the most amazing year, and I am so lucky to be able to call you my boyfriend, and I love you so much, and I don't know what else to say. I can't wait for next year. That was really cheesy. Okay, bye!